Hello and good morning, and thank you for tuning into today's presentation. Today, I'll be discussing the man on the $10 bill, Alexander Hamilton. Unfortunately, many people don't know who he is, but today, my job is to make sure you never forget. To begin, Alexander Hamilton had a rough life till his final days, though through his lifetime, his passion for writing kept him afloat. When Alexander was young, his father abandoned him and his mother. Through that difficult time, Alexander had to start working at the age of 11 to make ends meet. Not too long after, both his mother and him got sick, yet only Hamilton recovered. Even though it was rough, Alexander continued to work and impress many employers. By 16, Hamilton made his way to the American colonies from the Caribbean islands. From that point on, he attended King's College, which is now Columbia University. During his time, Alexander became more intrigued with politics. From there, he sought out political figure Aaron Burr. When finally having a discussion with Burr thought Hamilton was too abrasive and that he should talk less, smile more. Alexander had a difficult time understanding Burr's thought process, since Burr never fought for what he believed in. Since the revolution was coming, Alexander decided to join the Continental Army. From there, he gained so much attention from George Washington, he became his right-hand man. With his rank growing on the social scale, he attended the Winter Ball where he met his wife. They quickly got married and had a son named Philip. Alexander went back to college and became a lawyer after the winning of the Battle of Yorktown. Burr became very irritated with Hamilton due to his work ethic leading him to stardom. Hamilton became Secretary of Treasury and was invited to the Constitutional Convention as a delegate. That's where he met John Jay and James Madison, where they began to write the Federalist Papers. There they should have been only 25 essays, but instead it came out to be 85. John Jay got sick after 5. Madison stopped at 29, while Hamilton finished and wrote the remaining 51 essays. Not too long after the Federalist Papers were written, Hamilton proposed a financial plan to Congress, which they didn't like. George Washington sent Hamilton home to be able to convince Congress of his plan. While spending time at home, his family went upstate without him. That's when Alexander met Maria Reynolds, which is the wife to James Reynolds. Hamilton thought that he had left his wife, and that's when the affair had begun. Once James Reynolds found out, he blackmailed Hamilton into paying him hush money about the affair. That was until Madison, Jay, and Burr decided to try to find information about Hamilton to ruin his image. They thought Hamilton was embezzling money from the government, but it was only the affair money. With these few Congress members knowing his secret, Hamilton came clean to the public about his affair through a letter, knowing that his writing would set him free. With the presidential election of 1800s, Burr and Thomas Jefferson had won head-to-head and tied. Since Hamilton knew Burr didn't have any principles of belief, he endorsed Jefferson. This angered Burr to the point where he wrote Hamilton and challenged him to a duel. Hamilton accepted the challenge. The day of the duel came and Hamilton told his wife he had an appointment. Right at sunrise he arrived, ready to duel Burr, just for Hamilton to aim his gun to the sky, while Burr aimed his gun to Hamilton's chest, killing him. With Hamilton dying slowly, he was accompanied by his wife and his wife's sister. You may never know how you will die or how somebody will ever remember you, but in Hamilton's case, he knew he'd be in history books one day. Even though Alexander Hamilton's rough patches, his purpose and legacy live on through the writing he did for the country. Now, you'll never forget the man on the $10 bill, Alexander Hamilton.